Partij voor de Vrijheid, or PVV, known as the Party for Freedom in English, is a right-wing party. This party is unique, even among others in the world, for having only one member officially, its founder, Geert Wilders. He created the party after leaving the VVD in 2004 over its positive stance towards Turkish accession to the European Union. The reason why there are no other party members is that political parties receive state funding based on the number of party members in its roster. Because Wilders is fundamentally against this practice, he named himself the only official member of the PVV party and receives as minimal an amount of public money as possible. Now, other people can run on his lists, but as associates rather than party members. In effect, this also gives Wilders complete control over the decisions the party makes, and even though there have been deserters in the past, this tactic hasn't really weakened his political influence. For much of its history, parties ruled out working with Wilders' PVV, with the exception of Rutte's first government in 2010, in which the VVD and CDA had a confidence and supply agreement with the PVV. However, this cooperation was loose and short-lived. In 2012, Wilders ended his support for the government, leading to its collapse. Since then, almost every party has ruled out working with the PVV. In the economic sphere, the party supports a mix of economic liberalism, but with a sizable welfare system in certain areas. The party wants to reduce income and fuel taxes while also eliminating so-called green taxes and restrictions on the construction of coal and nuclear power plants. However, they're also in favor of reducing rent prices and increasing public spending on housing development, defense and police, elderly care, and overall healthcare. Things like arts, television, energy development, and foreign aid, however, should be cut from the budget, in their opinion. The party also supports leaving the euro currency behind and returning to the use of the guilder, the currency the Netherlands had prior to 2002. Socially, PVV represents a kind of balance of some liberal and some very conservative policies. The party actually defends LGBT rights and does not seek to criminalize recreational drug use. However, they stand as staunch conservatives when defending Dutch culture, traditions, festivities, and most notably, Black Pete. On a larger scale, the party is against Islam, considering it to be a political ideology more than a religion, and wants to ban Islamic schools and mosques. The party also promises to create a ministry of remigration and de-Islamization, ban headscarves in public buildings, and abolish voting rights for people with dual citizenship. The party is also known as one of the most anti-EU voices, wanting to leave the Union and abstain from cooperating in any field which would compromise Dutch sovereignty, in their view. They also want to increase the use of referenda as a way to validate or reject legislation. Geert Wilders, as previously stated, is the sole member of the party and is therefore its leader. He was a member of the VVD, originally elected as a councilman for Utrecht, and then a member of parliament, a position he holds to this day. In 2003, he was appointed VVD's parliamentary spokesperson and gained national recognition for his positions against Islam and Turkey's integration into the EU. He was eventually kicked out of the VVD and founded his current party soon afterwards. Wilders also runs at the head of the party's Senate and European election lists, but he never takes those seats allocated to the PVV. PVV does not belong to any European political party. The party, however, associates and frequently collaborates with the ID European Party. PVV was a non-inscrit for a long time before becoming a founding member of the ENF group and subsequent ID group.